morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday morning, loves.
Good morning. How are we, Jase?
We are good. Morning, Mr. Stanaway over in Paddy.
Good morning to you both. I miss you
Bonjour.
dearly.
Hey, Clinty.
That's a lie, but anyway.
I was just saying to Jase, I'm sort of in a good mood today because it's going to be 17 degrees in Melbourne. How's the temperature
Ooh
in
la la.
downtown Paris?
Well, it's a nice balmy night here in Paris. It hit a top of 30 degrees today, and we're seeing more and more Australians in town as well. Starting like in terms of the tourists and also the athletes have started to lob in town, which is great.
What makes the Aussies stand out, Clint? Like, you know, when you see a pack of tourists, how do you know it's ours?
Havianas.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Birkenstocks. Aussies like
Havianas.
Birkenstock and a board short too, don't they?
Singlet? Are you seeing a lot of shoulders?
Seeing a lot of burnt shoulders, crispy shoulders, you could say.
Yes.
How are you both?
We're good.
We're good.
With the whole outage on Friday, the little global Bill Gates, we're going to cook the servers. I know there was a lot of concern about the Aussie athlete uniforms, the Olympic uniforms. Are they all good now?
What did that have to do with the tech outage?
No, apparently, because the tech outage, they couldn't. Yeah, I don't know whether it's printing the uniforms.
Yeah, the whole collection system, like the accreditation system, the uniform collection system, the admitting them all to the athletes' village. Oh, and boy, do I have an update on the athletes' village for you a little bit later on.
They're not bringing back those non-sex cardboard beds, are they?
Yeah, they're there.
The cardboard beds are back.
No, but the bonk bans. The bonk ban's been lifted in Paris.
Right,
so you can do what you want.
You can do
Really?
what you want. Yeah.
Do who you want, when you want.
Yeah,
where you want.
They're handing out protection, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, no bonk ban in Paris. It's a city of love, baby.
Wow, it's got little Olympic rings on the end of it. On the
Haven't seen it in the
On
flesh.
the end of what?
The
Protection.
protection
Bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no bonk ban. Hey, now I need to ask Clint, because I've seen lots of photos of lots of journalists and people working over there. Must you wear your accreditation everywhere in Paris? Or it's a bit like the Grand Prix with everyone wearing their lanyards.
Also, the accreditation's bigger than the person, I've noticed. You actually look like you're wearing one of those sandwich boards.
But no, you need it to get into this, like all the big sort of monuments and the centre of town. There's like an exclusion zone around it. So,
okay.
For instance, tonight I've got mine somewhere. Has anyone seen my accreditation?
Jesus Christ.
It hasn't even started. He's lost
Oh,
it.
my God.
How good.
Yeah,
Oh, my God, I just thought of an idea.
Yeah.
So, with the bonk ban being lifted, if they rolled out, Olympic protection, McDonald's with Happy Meal, sometimes you got to collect the different symbols. You could have the different rings on the different protection.
Oh. Great idea.
Get the full set.
I don't know what you mean, but it sounds
That's
like
one
a
for the
great
mantelpiece.
Like the Monopoly board, is that what you mean?
Yes, like the Monopoly
Yeah.
board.
It's funny. I wonder if there's a certain country that's a little bit more frisky than another.
Yeah, the Aussies.
The French.
You reckon
Yes,
The
the French.
Americans?
No, the Americans are too uptight. It'll be the Aussies treating this like schoolies week.
Yeah. Are the French staying in the village or do they stay at home?
No, they're staying in the village. But I was speaking to a former athlete today, Ellie Cole, who told me that Tinder right now is pinging off its head.
Really?
And Raya would be too, the celebrity one. All the good
Raya.
athletes would be on Raya.
No
and
offense.
sort of the second tier athletes would be on Tinder.
Also, no offense to her, but we're catching up with current day athletes as well, right? We're not just talking about...
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
All right.
Yeah, gotcha.
Only the best for you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, was it Ray that was going off during the
Grand Prix.
Open?
Oz Open and Grand Prix.
Yeah,
Raya goes
right.
off.
And Grinder as well.
And
apparently.
Grinder.
Yeah, right.
Didn't one of your friends go on a date with
Yes.
Venus Williams?
Really?
Yeah, on
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Matched with Venus
Yeah.
and had a really lovely night as well.
Have you got to pretend you don't know, how...
No, because Raya's like the celebrity one. So I think if you're on it, you assume you're either like 15 out of 10 hot or
Right.
famous. Is that how it works?
Well, you don't have to go into it playing dumb, like you're sitting there with Venus Williams going, so what
do you do for a
Yeah,
crust?
Hey, we've got a huge show coming up today. But next, how's this? We had Sally Capp on the other week. She was hanging up the Lord Mayor robe, and guess who is ready to be Melbourne's next Lord Mayor? You're going to die. We'll tell you next here on Nova. only a couple of weeks ago, we had the lovely Sally Cap in.
Yes. Now, she was our former Lord Mayor who has hung up the robes.
Yep.
And she's handed it over to someone.
Nicholas Reese.
Thank you, Clint. Nicholas Reese, our new Lord Mayor.
He was the deputy.
Oh, right.
Right.
Right, but did
So
she...
he's done a bit of a... He's done a Kamala Harris, hasn't
Yes.
he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So did she go out a bit early and he's taken over, but now there's another vote coming up?
Yep.
Yeah, so she gave up the gig about 6 months prior to the vote.
Right,
So he's
early.
got 6 months to prove himself, basically.
Well,
She
he
was
better
the
look
Biden.
out.
She was Biden.
Yeah, right.
However, she can get
Okay.
upstairs.
But he better look out because there are many celebrity who would like that job. Clint, for a long time I've been saying you should be the Lord Mayor of Melbourne.
Got a lot on, Loz.
Also, for a long time, I've been saying, don't do it, Clint. You've got too many skeletons in the cupboard.
Too many skills.
Would you say you expected this person to put their hand up, Lauren?
No.
See, I am not surprised.
But to be fair, I don't know what this celebrity that wants to be the Lord Mayor is doing now, so he probably has more time on his hands than Clint Stanaway.
The person we are talking about?
Kudafiti's too strong. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. One-handed he did it. What about Kuda there? That was magic.
Hot to Kudafiti. Look at the pace. Holds it with one hand. Oh, that is great.
Silvani tracking it. Krista's kick eventually gathered though by Kudafiti's. Twisting and turning in characteristic fashion.
Anthony Kudafiti.
Kuda wants to be the Lord Mayor. He has confirmed to the Age that he is considering it. He says he loves this city, he loves this country, but he doesn't want to say too much yet because there's a lot of work to be done for Kuda. What do you think?
Did Kuda once upon a time run Souvlaki Hut?
He did.
Guys,
Remember
guys.
the ad with the gorilla?
Guys, I've got the
Give
ad.
him the job.
Yeah.
I've got the ad. Do you want to hear the ad?
Yes.
Take a listen.
You're hungry? You want something to eat? I've got something for you. Here you go. What? You want a souvlaki? Well, you'll have to impress me, monkey.
It's Souvlaki.
Souvlaki up. You'll do anything to get one.
Souvlaki hot.
No expense
He should-
spared on that ad.
Yeah, and when he says, you have to impress me, gorilla, the gorilla starts playing the guitar in the ad.
I mean, it did work for the Cadbury ad. Remember the do-do-do-do-do-do?
Yeah, I reckon he should bring that ad back in his run for Lord Mayor. He also was prolific in the Men for All Seasons calendar back in the day.
He was he joined the Gladiators reboot, but nothing more
What
recent.
happened to the Gladiators reboot?
Funny question, Lauren.
Oh,
I don't think it lasts very long, did it?
Not.
R.I.P.
No, R.I.P.
Oh, shame. I love the original Gladiators.
Yeah, that Food Stars. Hey, Food Stars, Gordon Ramsay, that went too. There was a lot of
I don't
TV
remember that
shows.
one. Was he on that too?
No.
Oh.
Clint, remember he
Cooking
was
Souvlakis.
responsible for our flight from hell all the way to Adelaide for Gather Round. Remember that?
He was. That was when the mascot was tumbling down the aisle next to you. What was her name?
Oh, you two went on a separate flight to me. You went with the Carlton Cheer Squad.
But we
you?
didn't get told it
Yes.
was the Carlton Cheer Squad plane, and we're sitting there trying to and then they didn't do the drinks cart. Instead, Kuda got up and ran some sort of quiz show like I was on the set of Deal or No Deal. And I'm like, Kuda, shut up, bring out the drinks tray.
Okay, so are you voting for him for Lord Mayor? Does he get your vote?
You know what? Purely for the car crash television and stories we'd get out of it, he gets my vote.
Wasn't there a football
Is he
player that ran for politics in Queensland or something, Clint?
Mal Meninga.
Mal Meninga. And Billy Brownless more locally. Billy Brownless had a bit of a car crash interview. Yeah, he was in it for about 3 minutes and then buggered up the media conference and bailed.
What was he going to be? The Lord Mayor?
No, he was like a state MP. I think he was...
Oh my God, I could tell you
yeah.
that wasn't going to work out.
Mal Meninga, rugby league legend, he fronted his first media conference and he just said, good morning, and then paused and just went, I can't do this, and then walked out.
So good.
Well, good luck, Kuda.
Great. Jace, you are the king of putting other people in uncomfortable positions. And for the first time ever, you're the uncomfortable one because we've got one half of the Brady Bunch in here today.
We really do.
We've got your three beautiful sisters.
Roll call. Michelle,
Rayleigh,
and
Letitia. Hello, ladies.
Hello, how you going?
Now,
they're being on their best behaviour.
don't be, because I want some dirt on Jase.
Just before they give you dirt, do you know what they used to do to me?
What?
When Mum and Dad would go out,
they would hide all the baby photos of me and then sit me down and say, Mum and Dad didn't want us to tell you, but you're adopted. And then they would say, see, go and try and find a baby photo of you. You weren't here when you were a baby.
And now that he's 41, do you still, deny that he is your brother?
He's clearly adopted.
Was he an ugly child?
No, because he looks like us.
You actually all do very much look like siblings.
Yeah.
What was he like as a little brother?
I do recall a couple of times.
Here we go.
Here we go. I've got a
Oh my
story
God, this
for
is
you.
Yes.
the anxiety. This is like a 21st speech.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
So we used to have an organ, and the organ had a chair. And because Mum and Dad were very Catholic, so we'd go to church every Sunday.
Oh, Jase is very Catholic. Good Catholic boy, yes.
Jase wanted to be a priest when he grew up, and he used to actually conduct mass in the rumpus room. He'd put the chair out, which would act as the altar, and he'd have his arms out like a priest and do a sermon. And, it was quite funny.
And what happened?
The worst bit,
When
though.
did he fall off the wagon of being a good boy?
Oh, he might have been led by Michelle.
My friends used to come over and watch the ceremony.
Yeah, did you guys used to get really embarrassed if you were having boys or friends over?
Yeah, but the girls loved it.
Yeah, so they would have if they had boys back to the house, they'd be like, can they please sit through the mass?
Oh, my God. Yeah, because they were teasing you, Jase.
Oh,
They didn't think it was any good. They were laughing at you, not with you. Did he ever, because he's the youngest, did he ever try and hit on any of your girlfriends?
Oh,
no,
God,
there's a massive
no.
age gap there.
I'm 8 years older.
Still, I feel like that's something you would have tried on.
No.
No, you were like the baby. What stage did he go through his most rebellious? Because I've seen I haven't known Jase that long, and I've seen some photos of him recently where he had some of the worst haircuts I've ever seen. He looked like he hadn't slept in about 8 years, and he looked like he hadn't eaten in about 8 years.
Do you want to tell Lauren how I rocked up at your wedding?
At my wedding, he had blonde tips.
Peroxide
blonde, and it was moulded into little individual tips.
Oh, did you know he was going to turn up? Was that?
No.
Oh, he did it for the occasion.
I'm not sure, actually, because he was living in Sydney then.
Oh, foul.
Yeah.
All right, what was the naughtiest thing he ever did? When did he get in the most trouble from your parent? Oh, you know.
Teach the one.
He went missing for a day.
Oh,
Yes. How old was he? How old was he?
About 15.
And where did he? What happened?
A friend of his, a female friend of his, ran away from home. And
Monkey see, monkey do.
she was at a local shops, and he was bringing her and her brother food.
It was so cute.
And looking after them. And
Wait, she ran away from home, so you thought I'm going to go and help her?
Yeah. Well, the hot's for her, so I thought if I feed her.
So he was missing all day.
And were your parents worried?
Yeah.
Yes.
No Life 360 back then.
No life. Were they worried or angry?
They were worried. They thought he went to Garden City, so they
That
had
was the local
his
Westfield?
name on the speaker.
Did they page me? Did they page me at
Jason
Westfield?
Hawkins is
Yep.
here.
Oh, that's degrading. Oh, and I only told Lauren what I did to Mum and Dad's
They wouldn't have
curtains.
needed to page him. They should have just gone to the food court. If he was there, that's where he would have been.
And I brought this up on the show a couple of weeks back, but what I did to Mum and Dad's curtains.
Was that when you set them alight?
Yeah.
What did he do?
He was a little pyromaniac, decided
Firebug.
to play with matches in Mum and Dad's bedroom and set the curtains on fire.
I did go through a pyro stage.
Yeah.
How much trouble did he get in for that one?
I think he was pretty...
A fair bit.
I don't know. He's the youngest kid, right?
Yeah, the
we
little one
paved
gets
the
away with
way.
it. Who got in the most trouble out of you three?
Michelle.
I knew you were going to say Michelle.
Yeah, my favourite memory of Michelle. What? What's wrong?
This is supposed to be a roasting of Jase.
No,
but
you'll
go on,
love
I
this,
want to
Lauren.
hear
You'll
it.
love this. I was like a toddler, and I remember at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we opened the door. What's wrong?
She's kind.
Yeah, I am being kind.
What did she do? I'm glad it's not just me on the receiving end of stories.
It was
that
3 o'clock
I
in the
don't want
morning,
told.
and I'm sitting I'm 6. I'm like, who's knocking on the door? Dad opens the door, and it's a cab driver going, does Michelle Hawkins live here? And Dad's like, yeah. And he goes, well, can you help me because she's passed out and vomited in my cab?
Good on you. At least you made it home.
Yeah, exactly.
You knew. You know what? Smart. You knew you weren't well, so you told him your address early and said, "Please take me to this address."
Yeah, come to think of it, it ran in the family because I remember waking up when I was 7. I walked out and Letitia's handbag was upside down on the fence drying out. And I'm like, what's that doing out there? Why was it drying out?
I cleaned it out. I actually vomited in it, so I didn't pay the $50 cab
Smart.
charge.
See, your sisters are smart, Jase.
They are.
Smarter than
They
you. Or what kind of a brother is he now?
He's a great brother.
He's a great brother. He's an awesome brother.
That sounded rude.
That sounded forced. He's a great brother. He's a great brother. He's an awesome brother. Jase.
Accommodation's very expensive in Melbourne, and they want a free room. But I want to head to London, guys.
Oh, if you don't mind, off to the UK.
Never done the UK.
Haven't you?
No.
You've never seen Big Ben? Never seen Buckingham Palace?
No.
Really?
No, I've seen the bars in Bali.
Yeah, you wouldn't like the crowds, but London's great.
Yeah, London looks fun.
Is it on the bucket list?
Yeah, it is now.
You gotta get some culture.
I know. I think I never had it when I was young. Like, I want to do America in Vegas. Yeah.
But you know what? Like, your kids are a bit older. If you go to Europe, like, they'll remember it and enjoy it. They're not little babies.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, to be honest, I'd go to Frankston to get out of the house right now, Lauren.
No, I'm saying take the kids with you. You flying with all three to London. Can't you see it, Clint? Wouldn't you just have a bowl?
That is unbeatable entertainment right there.
Yes.
I even think the trip just to Tullamarine would be enough for me, to be honest. But I want to head to London, and I love the videos of idiot tourists trying to pose for photos with the Queen's Guard over there, or the King's Guard.
The King's Guard now, the old beef eaters.
Yeah, the beef eaters.
And then the ones on the horses.
And the ones that, like the tourists that try and make them laugh.
Oh, they're not going to crack.
Because they show no expression, do they?
But they yell at you sometimes.
They do.
Yeah.
And sometimes people get a little bit too close to the old horses, which someone has learnt the hard way. Some footage has gone viral of a lady in London trying to pose for a photo next to the King's Guard. However, she was so close to the horse that it has bitten her on the arm.
I know.
With such force that it has pulled her to the ground. That's right. She fainted after being bitten by the horse.
The irony of her standing directly under the "Beware the horses may bite" sign when she got bitten. Oof.
She was asking for it.
Great photo op, though.
Yeah.
Good one for the 21st. She's fine, right?
King's Guard didn't get down off the horse and help her. He just asked other tourists to go and get the police.
Shame. Shame.
Like, honestly, just,
But it's more, it would be, sure, it would hurt, but it would be highly embarrassing. There are so many people standing there watching.
Have you...
The horse had a good chomp.
It did have a good chomp.
See, I don't trust horses.
Horses are great. You should do equine therapy.
What's that?
It's where you go and do therapy with horses, and they help you. Apparently, not really sure what they help with, but they're better than psychologists these days.
I thought you meant get a therapy horse. I'm going to be cruising through the airport.
Yeah, you go and pat the horses, and it's meant to make people with anxiety and all kinds of things feel better. There's a more technical explanation than that, but equine therapy is a whole thing. Have you heard of it, Clint?
Sounds like something. It's right up Jase's alley.
I know, he'd love it.
Yeah, it's just, yep. Can't catch up today. Sorry, boys, not coming to the pub. I've got equine therapy. You
should try it. We should send him. I think you'd be, because you're a bit cranky sometimes.
No, I'm not.
This morning?
Yeah, I could be patting Farlap in a field right now.
Exactly. You could be talking to the horses. They look in your eyes and they calm you.
You know what?
We should get a horse in here.
Read for it.
Yeah, we must get a horse in here.
Hi, I'm Jase Hawkins. Equine therapy changed my life.
What could change yours?
Seriously.
Use code Jase49.
Jase49.
Are you two done?
Anyway, this horse that bit the lady wouldn't be a good equine therapy horse.
What have you guys been bitten by?
I've got a very good friend of mine who was taking the rubbish out in cans in his thongs and was almost at the bin, and clamped its teeth around his big toe?
Snake?
But a bloody big snake.
Oh, no. That's the Aussie nightmare.
Oh, no.
Well, the issue is how to get it off. It was attached.
Oh, so
what sort of snake was it?
It didn't just bite and slither away?
No,
it was one of those tree snakes, I believe.
Oh.
I hate when you see the snake catching videos and they're like, this is all right, this one's not venomous, this is just a python. Yeah, but a python will rip your bloody arm off, mate.
Yeah, no, pythons just wrap around and strangle you. They don't bite. But, yeah. We were in Iaroa once for school holidays with some family friends who had a farm. And
equine therapy.
Equine therapy was just there patting some horses. And they were like, it's time to feed the dogs. And I was like, oh, let me feed the dogs. I love dogs. And they were like, no, they're farm dogs. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. I got dogs. I got a sausage dog. I'll feed the dogs. I was like 10.
Yeah.
So I got the 2 big bowls of food, walked outside. These dogs chased me. I panicked, so I ran away with the bowls of food.
Oh, no,
One
drop the
jumped
food,
up,
drop the food.
took a huge chunk out of my ass cheek. Like that. Went like, oh. I ended up in the hospital having to get maybe not rabies injections, some kind of like, do dogs have rabies?
Did you get
If you did I had to get I was in the hospital overnight.
So have you got
a scar?
Have you got stitch marks on your ass?
Yeah. No, I was young. I think it's healed. I haven't. It's a bit hard to get around to see these days.
Lauren, I'm going to take your word for that. Hey,
show.
Do you want me to quickly?
I'm definitely not asking you to take your
Go
pants
whip
off.
her out.
No, it's all healed now.
I would have in the past, but this equine therapy's really just made me chill out.
I know.
13 24 10 is our number. What have you been bitten by? Whether it was a person or an animal. 13 24 10. In return, I got a $200 Kogan voucher up for grabs. Kogan helps you get what you want for less. Kogan.com. Now, that is clicking awesome. We actually did post this on our socials last night and said, hey, send us a photo if you've ever been bitten by something.
That one's a spider. Well, asleep, they said.
Yeah, Clint, I don't know if you can see it in Paris.
Look at the blister.
But it looks like
I can see it.
Yeah, it looks like a giant blister full of, like, I guess poison. Oh,
that is disgusting.
Lauren.
Yeah. Do you want more about the dog?
Have you had your ear nibbled by anybody?
I love an ear nibble.
I knew you'd say that, Jase.
No, I haven't.
Really?
Like,
no one's sucking on a lobe? Like,
no one's bitten my ear. No.
What, like a little chew on the ear?
No.
Ask Paul to do it next time.
Clint, I feel like you're walking me into a story that I've forgotten.
No, I'm not. No, I knew that Jase was he'd spoken about his he's got a penchant for nibbling.
Yeah, but that's not what we're asking. Not when did you get enjoyment out of someone biting you. This is when did you get bitten by something, Clint.
Then if things are going well, you just slip the tongue in.
You need equine therapy.
I really do. I must go. 13 24 10. What have you been bitten by? We're getting bitey.
I got bitten on the butt by a dog when I was trying to feed it. It chased me and I got scared. And instead of dropping the food, I ran with the food. The dog chased me and took a chunk out of my bootay.
You know what?
Out of the cheek.
Is this a lie just to cover up a bite mark on your ass?
No, it's definitely not.
It feels like a fake. It feels like a fake story.
Ask my dad. He was mad because it ruined the family holiday.
Why? Were you going to pose with your ass out on the family
No,
photo?
because then they had to take me to the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
And their friends felt bad because it was their friends' dogs.
Isn't that funny when parents, like, the kid will
Dad
get
was
injured?
like, oh,
the
of
kid's
course
injured.
she's been. I was like, Dad, help. He was like, holiday's over. Then I couldn't go in the water. Couldn't it was hot. It was party.
Couldn't sit down.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. No, I'm not making it up. I'm not that creative, Jase.
Excuse me, sir. Can you get your daughter to sit down? The flight will not take off. She can't. She's been bitten by a dog.
It was a car ride. It was like in the country.
24 10 is our number. What have you been bitten by, Melbourne? Let's go to the phones.
Jasmine, good morning. What bit you?
I work in a childcare centre and I love animals, so I had some pet hermit crabs in there, got them out for the kids and gave one a little kiss and it got me on the bottom lip and was just dangling off my lip.
Look.
And the kids were panicking and my lip started bleeding and it was stuck there.
Kissing hermit crabs is a dangerous territory.
I know, I learnt that the hard way.
I thought you were going to say...
Even picking up crabs, you have to pick them up a certain way or their little claws go...
I thought you were going to say one of the little turds you were looking after bit you. I was going to be like, well, I hope you bit them back.
That happened too.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you what, there's no, like, nowadays, I remember picking up one of the boys and he was involved in a biting incident.
Well, it's like, whenever my friends get calls from, like, the daycare centre, they're like, someone's bit someone.
But they won't tell you who.
They give you a courtesy call, though, to say your child's been bitten.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend was like, oh, that's fine. I'm just glad it wasn't my kid biting. She was like, it'll be fine, as long as it's not him doing it.
Yeah, as a parent, you'd much rather they were the one nibbled on. All right, let's go to Mark in Point Cook. Mark, what were you bitten by?
Look, when I was back in school, I was visiting the open range zoo out there in Werribee and approaching the meerkat little enclosure. Came across, put my hands on top of the glass divider, and a little meerkat came up and bit me.
Oh, no.
I love meerkats. They're my
They're so
favourite.
cute. Remember they had a whole show about meerkats?
That's right, Meerkat Manor.
And what, they put little voiceovers over it?
Mike Goldman, I think, used to do it.
What a rogue show.
And it rated. Mark, have they got a good bite to them?
Well, a pretty good bite. I mean, they look cute, but I mean, they've got more bite than you think they do. They definitely got up there, and I didn't tell anyone at the time because I thought I'm going to get in trouble. But reflecting back on it, I probably should have. Who knows what I've probably 100%. Got now,
mate? Lawsuit.
Did it latch on?
Oh yeah.
It sort of just bit me and then looked and ran away, and I sort of looked around and no one had sort of seen it, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go about my business.
We went to a Tasmanian devil breeding facility up in New South Wales, inland New South Wales, and they had the cute little baby Tasmanian devils, and one latched onto my finger, and they've got lockjaw, and they had to get 2 people to get it off my finger.
Really?
Yeah.
What, prying it open?
Yeah. Yes. Tasmanian devil. And those things, when they grow up, they'd take your hand off.
Have you seen the stories about people who they fall asleep with their mouth open and then a spider crawls inside and bites them inside the mouth?
No, but I know someone that woke up to a cockroach in the mouth.
Yeah, I'd rather that than a spider crawling in and bite. Okay. 13 24 10, what have you been bitten by?
Bessie in Pearcedale, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Have you been bitten by something, Bessie?
Yeah, a horse.
Oh.
Uh-oh. What was it? How? What was the situation?
When you feed them, you've got to have your palm open, I've been told.
Yeah, it was my horse. And, well, it wasn't my horse, it was my daughter's horse, and I was standing in front of it, and there was another person there that was sort of tickling the horse's neck, like they get annoyed by flies and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
And it sort of launched in front and grabbed me on the boob.
Oh,
See, I don't
and
trust...
I thought it took my nipple off.
It ripped your nipple off?
No, I thought it did.
Oh.
I went into the stables and I went, oh, my God, I think it's taken it off.
Oh.
Anyway, 6 weeks of treatment, constant bandaging, and then every time you went to the doctors, you had a new nurse and you had to tell them that what had happened, and they'd all start laughing. I said, it wasn't a good night with the husband, it was just a horse.
Yeah, right.
6 weeks of treatment. Oh, that's savage.
I can see you running around a paddock going, did it take the nipple off, everyone? Look.
Now, I was trying to encourage Jase to do equine therapy before, but that is something that would happen to you. You'd be looking deep into the horse's eyes
and
to
then
try and feel calm, and then it just goes
clean off. We head to Paddy, where our very own Clint Stanaway is over in the entertainment precinct, Clint.
Forget Emily in Paris. We got Clint in Paris.
Yeah, bonsoir, guys. It's been an action-packed day for our Australians here. Just a quick little Olympic update, if I may. Some good news on the injury front, because Alex de Minaur, he was coming into these Olympics one of the favourites to win gold, right, in tennis. And then you might recall at Wimbledon, he hurt his hip.
Yes, that's
and it
right.
put him in some serious doubt, but he's just declared on his socials that he's fit and he's on a plane to Paris as we speak. So that's really good news, and it's going to be be hard to beat.
The game's opening ceremonies later in the week, Thursday, Friday. However, some of the sports are up and running, or diving kicks off this week.
Yeah, and the Boomers are already playing, aren't they? The basketball.
So the Boomers played just yesterday against France. They won by 1 point, which is great. But,
we beat the hometowners.
Yeah, but it was just an exhibition match. So their first match is Saturday morning against Spain. And basketball is going to be one of the most watchable things here because we've got so many NBA stars like Josh Giddey, Dante Exum. In fact, Christian Petrarca played junior basketball against all these guys.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he was saying that the other
really
day.
Handy.
He's got a couple of mates in the Boomers.
What's the most rogue sport at this year's Olympics?
I like the ones like discus. I saw Ellie.
No, I'm talking rogue.
No, what's her name? Ellie from A Current Affair.
Langdon.
She was trying to have a go at the discus last night with the discus. Yeah,
how'd she go?
Australia. Well, she's got a bad knee, so she sort of tried and then was like, this is a terrible idea.
In terms of the rogue ones, so you've got the less traditional ones like skateboarding, surfing, and then this year, breaking.
Sorry?
Breaking.
Breaking what?
What's breaking?
Break dancing, breaking.
Oh, I think like Breaking Bad.
Is in the Olympics.
Really?
Yeah, but its street name is breaking, apparently.
Is there cheerleading in the Olympics? Because the Dallas Cowboys would win. I watched that.
Well, I don't know what you're laughing at. You just said there's breakdancing. I actually think it's a fair question from the girl.
Are we good breakdancers? I don't know. I mean,
do we have a chance at that? I feel like
Do we have a chance?
I feel like France will be good at that, and America will be good at that.
Look, I've done plenty of research. I haven't done a great deal on breaking, but
Right,
I'll aim to get you an exclusive interview later in the week,
Just like
guys.
Ali Langdon was having a go at the discus last night, I think you should have a go at breaking. Breakdancing.
2 left feet. I don't think that's possible. But look, one of the more popular athletes on the Australian team is Daria Saville. Now, she's a superstar tennis player, right? And, right now, her Instagram and TikTok is going off. It's a bit of a hit around town with the other countries because she's been sort of giving us an exclusive look inside the athletes' village.
I saw
one of the videos.
It's really funny. She's quite a character.
Like a tour of duty. So basically those cardboard beds you saw in Tokyo, they've actually recycled them, repurposed them and brought them here to Paris again. So all the athletes, they're sleeping on mattresses, but the base itself is cardboard.
Jeez.
Which, I don't know
Do
how
you have one of
comfortable that
those?
is, or no, might as well in the Le Novotel.
Le Novotel. Is there a bonk ban in the Le Novotel?
Oh, I don't believe so, but
you
there
don't
might
need a
as well
bonk ban,
be.
brother.
I was going to say, it's been a bonk ban on his life for the last 2 years.
Let's just call it a dry spell.
What if he falls in love with the Frenchie and never comes home?
There's a good chance. I reckon he will.
City of love.
Certainly
make babies in that
certainly
cardboard bed
falling in
over
love with the croissants anyway. But here's Daria testing out the beds.
I'm at the Paris Olympic Games and they once again have these cardboard anti-sex beds. When I tested them last time, they withstood my testing. Maybe I wasn't rigorous enough though. No, they passed the test. It's fake. Fake news.
Okay, that's definitely not Daria Saville.
She's been on the steroids.
That sounds
allegedly.
That sounds like an Irishman, not Daria Saville. But he's
Okay, so
jumping
that's
on
not
the
the right
beds
audio.
too.
But anyway, the point being, he followed her lead and tested out the beds. But Daria's also revealed that, how about this? They've got a fully functioning bar inside the athletes' village as well. So there's like a hair salon, somewhere you can get your nails done, your hair done, and like a full bar with like unce pumping music,
like
alcohol.
a nightclub.
Well,
And the Australians brought their own baristas over.
Really?
Snobs,
Yeah.
we are. Yeah.
Hey, they used to have a McDonald's in the athletes' village in past
That
Olympics
doesn't
as well.
really seem on brand.
No, because if you finish, if you've just won gold, you'd want to go and celebrate with 10 nuggets, wouldn't you?
You go to the nightclub. You go to the nightclub,
Exactly.
and then you go to the Golden Arches. Do you?
Also, Clint, I don't know if I'd be standing in the host city saying that there's an athlete on the roids.
No, and also that was an Irish gymnast, a male Irish gymnast that we just crossed to, I'm told. It wasn't Daria Saville.
Daria's voice has changed dramatically.
Her voice dropped.
Favourite time of the week, Loz?
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
It's words you can't say.
Despicable.
Remember, there's one rule with this segment. We are laughing with you.
Not at you, but sometimes we do laugh at you. Because sometimes it's very funny. This morning you were trying to say a snake wasn't venomous, and you were like,
Venomous.
that snake is not I can't even say it wrong.
Venomous. Venomous?
Venomous.
Yeah, venomous.
There we go, we got there.
13, 24, 10. What word can you not say in return? I have a $250 voucher to QT for you to experience QT, Melbourne's restaurant, Pascal Bar and Grill.
All right, let's go to Vanessa in Reservoir. Is there a word you can't say, and can you put it in a sentence for us?
I can give you the meaning. So when you're 37 years old and you're trying to have a baby, you're geriatric.
Sorry? You what?
You're a geriatric.
Geriatric?
Geriatric. Say it.
You're a
Yeah.
geriatric. Geriatric.
Geriatric.
So, Vanessa.
You're not even close.
In your 30s, you're pregnant. You are having a what pregnancy?
Geriatric baby.
She's not even close.
Also, it backs up their argument. You know what I mean?
I think it's over 33 or 34.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I'm like, what's after geriatric?
Death. You're dust.
Talia in Werribee, good morning. Is there a word you can't say, and can you throw it in a sentence?
So, it's the movie Jurassic Park.
Oh, that movie about the dinosaurs. What's it called, Talia?
That's amazing.
Jurassic Park.
Yes. Jurassic Park. Oh, it's like one of my favourite movies.
Jurassic Park. Yeah.
That sucks. Oh,
I loved those Jurassic Park movies.
Oh, God, you'd be sitting there going, hey, I'll get candy bar. Can you buy the tickets? One more time for us. What is it, Talia?
The movie with the dinosaurs, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Oh, it's one of the most iconic theme songs,
Love
isn't it?
Jurassic. Let's go to Anna. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning.
All right, what word can you not say using in a sentence for us? Go for it.
At a party, you blow up a balloon, or you put helium in a balloon.
Balloon.
Why do we get this so
A lot of
much?
people. I feel like. Did you grow up in Melbourne, Anna?
I did.
Oh, you did? I feel like it's a Queensland thing to say balloon.
No, I'm from Queensland. We don't say balloon. We say
guys just
balloon.
You just say pool.
Yeah.
Do you want to go in the swimming pool?
Yep, go in the pool.
In the swimming pool.
Balloon.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people say that.
You can actually say balloon, though, can't you?
I have to really think about it and
Yeah.
be told what it is, and then I could try and say it.
See,
but
I was like that
It just comes out balloon.
I was like that with noodles.
Sorry?
Noodles.
Noodles. Like, could have some ramen noodles.
Yeah. Like if I really
Do you go to Noodle Box?
Yeah. I love Noodle Box.
Could have some Singapore noodles.
And you know
What about in the pool? Do you have a pool
Do you know what the
noodle?
worst bit was? One of my first interviews in radio was with the band The Offspring. Their names are Dexter and Noodles.
His name's Noodles.
Noodles.
Is his name?
That's his name.
In The Offspring?
Yeah.
Well, that's ridiculous.
I know. Tell me about it. But try doing an interview where you've really got to think about the word you can't say.
Panic.
All right, we got time for one more. Okay, we'll take one more. 13, 24, 10. What word can you not say, Melbourne?
Mauricio from Oakley. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did we say your name right?
It's Marichu.
Marichu, I was close.
Well,
not
this is
Mauricio.
the segment to nail it.
Marichu.
What word can you not say? Use it in a sentence. Go for it.
He was very inconspicuous.
No.
Sorry,
No,
what?
you've lost me.
Hello. Whoa.
Say it again. He was very what?
Inconspicuous. That word.
What?
Okay, can you put it in a different sentence? He.
Mara, I can't think of it right now.
Inconspicuous?
Oh,
That's the word, that's the word.
Inconspicuous!
Yeah,
He was-
inconspicuous.
What?
What?
Just, if I was you, I'd go, he just looks dodgy.
J'aime plus Paris.
What he said. Morning, everyone. Just gone 18 to 8 here in Melbourne. It is Jase and Lauren over in Paddy. It is our very own Clint Stanaway on the ground, ready for the Olympics.
We have Clint in Paris, but I am very excited this morning, Clint, because...
What's happened?
Have you watched Emily in Paris?
I haven't. Is it like...
Oh, it's so good.
Would you say it's 2024's Gossip Girl?
Kind of Sex and the City-esque, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Gossip Girl.
She's beautiful, the
Who's
girl
your
that's in
favourite
it.
character?
That's Lily Collins.
I know, Phil Collins'
Phil Collins'
daughter,
daughter, Lily Collins. You like Sylvie, don't you, Clint?
I love Sylvie. Yeah, she's my spirit animal.
Sylvie and Gabrielle, played by Lucas Bravo. I love him. Anyway, this morning...
I was about to say Samantha, but I realised
No.
you guys are talking about different
We're talking about
shows.
Emily in Paris.
Yeah, right, gotcha.
So season 4, it's not coming out until the 15th of August, but this morning, Lily Collins, Lucas Bravo, they've all dropped it on their Instagram. The trailer has been released, and it's all about being single in Paris.
Oh my God, Mindy, do you know what I saw on my run? Hot men everywhere. I guess I've just been so focused on Gabrielle and Alfie that I forgot what it feels like to be single. And now that I'm not with either of them,
You're not with Alfie?
maybe I'm someone who's ready for new experiences. Emily, who are you right now?
I've got to get into it. So are we up to series 3?
Season 4. It's
Season
about
4.
to drop.
Yeah,
Clint,
right.
single in Paris. Hot men everywhere, I'm told, according to Emily.
Hey, guess where I am?
You know what? Oh, Clint, if you don't find love over there, mate, you're dying alone.
I might be making love to a breadstick at the rate I'm going.
Wouldn't be the first time.
We got Clint live from Paris. Clinty,
We do, I'm here.
you're here.
Guess
What's
who else,
happened?
guys? Guess
Jace
who else
looks
is going to be here?
stressed. Who else is going to be here?
Guess who?
Yeah, what's-
Guess who else is flying back in on Friday into Melbourne?
Friday. Flying back
Wendy.
The mother-in-law.
Wendy.
The
Again, Grandparents' Day.
Grandparents' Day at school.
She's a good grandparent.
Yep. God love the school for doing Grandparents' Day. I love you.
On a Friday, so does that
She
mean
should just move,
stays for
Jase.
the weekend?
Absolutely not, Clint. So I got the mother-in-law in town again this week. Last week, she almost caused me to have a car accident. We were driving along, and look, Wendy, my mother-in-law, loves the kids, loves the phone, loves messages. I've shown you before.
She sends a lot of messages. A lot of extensively long messages,
Clint,
which you know what, Clint? Jase also loves receiving them.
We've been in a meeting before, and it sounded like a pokey machine going off on my phone, but it was just ding, 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 ding.
I've got a friend like that who doesn't send one message. It's like ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
Like every line is separate.
Yeah. And then you scroll up looking at the colour of messages to see, like if it's even. It ain't even.
No.
The other day we were driving along
But if Wendy's listening this morning, you love getting those messages.
Keep them coming, Wendy.
It's okay.
Just love
keep
them
coming. Keep them coming.
I'm also going to buy a burner phone. So the other day I'm driving along when she was down. She's like, oh, my God, Michael's overseas. So this is my wife's brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's sending on the family WhatsApp group that I've opted out of photos of him and the family travelling. Ding, 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 ding. Constant photos coming through. When he's like, Jason, look at this. I'm like, I can't. I'm driving down to the Nepean. Now,
where's Michael on holidays?
He was in New York.
Oh, nice. Lots of things to send then. Lots of photo ops.
Great. You can look at them. And I'm trying to drive. And she's like, oh, ding. Oh, look at this. This is them at
Come
dinner.
on, Wendy. Eyes on the road, Rhonda.
Ding. Oh, 9/11 memoriam. Look at that. I'm like, I cannot look at these now. And then I was questioning why so many photos on the family WhatsApp.
Mm.
And then I was informed. I love him. Get along with him really well. But he can be quite tight.
Toit.
Instead of saving photos and paying for the cloud, he takes photos, sends them all on the family WhatsApp, and then deletes them from his phone so they're sitting on the WhatsApp server.
Oh, can you do that? That's smart.
And then he doesn't have to pay storage
for the cloud
on his phone.
But why doesn't he just send them to, like, himself?
A rogue number or something.
He could send them to himself.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
I was like, really? So they're all on the WhatsApp server?
How much is the cloud?
Well, it depends.
The cloud freaks me out.
Well, the thing with the cloud is they've got you.
But where is the cloud? No,
we're not doing that. We are not doing that. We are not going there again. I'm like, really? So we have to get any photo he takes
tight.
now.
That's tight.
He sends to the family WhatsApp. We all have to see it so he can store it.
Yeah, he needs to start his own Michael the Tight Ass WhatsApp.
And then last time they were staying, his whole family were leaving. They were outside our house, right, getting in a cab, and they're like, where's Michael? And they came running in, and he said, oh, there's a show on Stan I've been waiting to watch, but he won't pay for Stan. We've got Stan. So he only visits to watch the shows that he can't get on his streaming services.
I don't hate it. I reckon he's smart. Good on you, Michael. What else can you swindle off, Jase?
Should we do smart or tight? 13 24 10. Do you have a tight-smart friend who goes to extreme lengths to save a bit of coin?
Yeah, I think my brother, my cousins, everyone's still using my Netflix.
Oh, 100%.
Well, if they've housed that once, they know the
still
password.
do that?
Oh, yeah, Clint. Only you would believe those empty threats they come out with going, we're tracking you. If you're giving out your password, we're going to get you. There's goody Clint going, Tad, you've got to get
you can only
account.
have it on a certain amount of devices.
All right, let's find the tightest person in Melbourne.
Yeah.
13 24 10. If you know someone who is extremely tight, give us a ring and we'll come back and hit the phones next. 13 24 10. We're looking for the tightest person in Melbourne. It's good to save a bit of coin, but it's also good to save a bit of dignity as well, I guess. Let's go to Marissa in South Morang. Good morning, Marissa.
Morning, how are you?
We're
are good.
Do you have a tight friend?
I do. So one of my best friends, he signs up to multiple apps with different accounts. So when you sign up to things like Good Money Gomez and Macca's and things like that, you'll get like a free burrito or free points. So he'll just have hundreds of different accounts that he signs up on just to get things for free every time.
So what, like, does he have a heap of different email addresses? Like you can do the 2-week trial on Stan or whatever?
Yeah, he'll use his mum's, his dad's, his friends.
See,
so funny.
My problem is I get sucked into those. 2 months free. And then 9 months in, I'll be like,
I've been paying
I
for
forgot
this.
to cancel it. Damn it.
Yeah, I reckon that's not uncommon. I knew a girlfriend that used to get a 2-week entrance pass for F45.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like $50 for 2 weeks or $20 or whatever. And so she would do the 2 weeks and then go to the next F45 in the next suburb and then go to the next one and then go and never paid for any of them.
I got a cracker a mate of mine used to do on dates, which I'll tell you about in a sec. First, let's go to Reese on 13 24 10. Reese, you got tight friends?
I do, mate.
What do they do?
I have a mate that likes to go to a pub, but just brings a flask and just buys a Coke. Doesn't get a drink.
No.
Hang on, you've done that.
Me?
Didn't you go out with a bunch of girlfriends?
Oh, one of my friends did.
In Byron, and you guys snuck bottles of wine in?
No, she did. She only likes a specific tequila, though, and that is the opposite of being a tight ass.
Right, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reese, but what happens when you go, I'll buy a round? Will he let you buy him a drink?
Yeah, he'll let us buy a round, but he won't buy a round back for us.
Oh, my gosh.
Not buying a round when it's your turn at the pub.
Not buying a shower.
Nah, that's it.
Even if you're leaving, you've got to say, here's $100, guys.
Yep.
I'm out.
Executive producer Brody, yes, the thumb.
What's worse is when you buy a round and you buy pints for all your 5 friends, and your friend goes up and comes back with pots.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the small one?
With the tiny one.
But then do you hang it on them?
Like, what is this?
You also got to pick the crowd and pick what position you do the shout. Because, if some people are, going to be leaving, you don't want to come out the gates doing the first round.
But also, if you're the first round, it comes back around to you to go again. And you don't always get to the second round of the...
Exactly. If you're the fourth and then it's like, Loz, you want a drink? Are you driving? Oh, okay, no worries. Yep.
That's real tight behaviour to be thinking about what order you're in.
You know what a mate of mine used to do on dates? I won't name him. Jack Ball, his name is. And...
Is this the movie tickets guy?
Yeah. You know about this? We used to get free movie tickets in our pay at the radio station. So he would go on dates, but he would get there early, use the voucher to buy the movie tickets. And then when the girl would arrive, he'd be like, hey, I bought the tickets. And she'd be like, oh, my God, you didn't have to do that. And then he'd go, no worries, you guys just get the snacks.
So he never paid a cent.
Whole free trip to the movies.
That would give me the ick.
Well, you never knew. You always just thought, what a lad. Got there early, got to buy the tickets.
But you'd find out eventually and you'd be mad about it.
Yeah, you'd find out eventually when he runs out of free tickets and you go to the movies and he's like, $20 for the movies.
The movies are expensive, actually.
What?
All right, let's go to Sasha in Ringwood. Is it you or someone else that's a tight ass?
It's definitely me.
Okay. How tight?
Oh, there's a few things, but probably the best one is that every time my vacuum cleaner warranty is almost up, I just go get a new one so I don't have to... under warranty, so I don't have to buy a new one.
So what, you say it's broken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't test it. They just go, okay.
No. Yeah.
Don't they get out the bowling ball and see if it'll lift like on the ad?
Not at
the
all.
Godfrey's ad.
They just go, oh, yeah, okay. Do you want me to go get you another one out the back? I go, yeah, that'd be great. Thanks. And off I go with a new receipt.
See, tight or smart? I mean, it's got to, yeah, wow.
And you know what? I'll give you a hot tip. Debbie working at Godfrey's doesn't care.
She doesn't care,
She's like, I'm not losing sleep. Here's a new Dyson.
Yeah, totally.
G'day, Timmy.
How you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm good.
Morning, Tim.
Morning, Loz. How are you?
We're good. It looks quite nice out there in Melbourne today. Blue skies,
He won't know,
degrees.
Lauren, because he will be working from home, won't you, Tim?
Oh, well, yeah. Working or resting, one or the other.
Yeah. I'm trying to help you out here, Timmy. Trying to help you out here.
All right, Tim, let's try and win you some cash this morning. Now, we've got an easy question for $50, a medium question for $500, or a tricky question for $5,000. What are you thinking?
Well, I think I'll have a crack at the 500.
Beautiful. Let's do it.
$500.
One question, 3 seconds to answer, $500 on offer.
All right. Tim
I
from
want to
Kelsey
give him a clue.
Heights.
Can I give him a clue?
Give me a clue.
Have you seen the question?
I've seen the question. Let's just say, like...
All right, let's ask the question.
Could be a trick question.
What? It's
Okay,
definitely not a
here we
trick
go.
question. I'd ignore that clue. Okay, Tim from Chelsea Heights for $500. Which state has the longest coastline in the USA?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I didn't even have a guess.
See, I said California at the start.
No, the longest coastline is Alaska because
Yeah.
it goes all the way around and up. And
I
in
realised
fact,
that.
the coastline of Alaska is actually more than all the other states combined.
Oh, worth a shot.
54,000 kilometres of coastline in Alaska.
My head went to California, and then it rolled into that Katy Perry song and Snoop Dogg. California.
Which one? California girls, they're undeniable. They got it all.
Do you do that as well, mumble when you don't know the words?
I was thinking of the Red Hot Chili Peppers had a song.
Oh, yeah, California. We could be here all day. Hey, Tim, thanks for giving me the crack, mate. Enjoy peace and quiet today.
Dream of Californication. And then there was the California one from the OC.
California.
Yes, California.
Wow. I would have got out on the Chili Peppers. Let's say hello to our next guest.
Our next guest needs very little introduction. You'll know him as one half of Australia's #1 podcast, the Hamish and Andy podcast.
Hello. Hi.
Whee! He's a hardcore glue bagger, a true Melburnian, and he used to be a part of the band Zoophyte. People know him from that, right? Play the grub. Tonight, he'll be hosting the 100 Olympic special at 8 p.m. on Channel 9. Please welcome to the show, Andy Lee. Woo!
Does the band get royalties now because we played some of the songs?
No, unless because I doubt that guy's logging it, but that's me playing trumpet.
I went to a Zoophyte gig once.
You would have, yeah.
Well, in my uni days, someone was like, Andy Lee's in a band, let's go, and I went.
We played some fun
with
gigs
your brother,
back in the day.
right?
We played with Pete Murray, End of Fashion, if you remember them.
Yes, yeah.
Cat Empire, In Excess.
Because my brother turned 40 this week and he's decided to join a band.
Yeah, bad news.
First gig's Thursday night.
No one wants to see a 40-year-old.
Any chance for a reunion tour?
No, gosh, no.
You don't want to join my brother's band. They're all dads and they're calling themselves Rage Against the Formula Machine. Do you want to come on Thursday night?
Yes, I actually do.
Well, he's
all the dads.
Bo, our brother's so paranoid because they've only gotten together once, and since then Lauren's been on the air going, should we take listeners?
Yeah, we're all going. And I said to him last night,
where's the gig?
We've got a thing. I forget.
Okay.
I'll find out though. I'll send it to you.
Thank
I
you.
did say it on air the other day though.
We'll put it on socials.
And I said to him the other night, we've got a family function. Bo's like, I can't go. I've got band practice. I've got rehearsal. He's canned everything else. Anyway.
Hey,
Zoophyte. You should bring back Zoophyte.
We were just catching up on off the air because we haven't seen you for a while. A lot going on in your world. Congratulations.
On
you
the
and Beck.
engagement.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm going to get to the blues.
Gosh, I thought you were congratulating me. Yes, I'm engaged.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes, you wait
beautiful
10
Beck.
years for Beck to do it, and she won't step up. So
Lou
I
and I
guess
were the
have
same.
to. Yeah.
Oh, when I got the call from Beck, I've never heard someone so elated. It's huge for you
Was she
guys.
shocked?
Congrats.
She was shocked, actually,
Yeah.
which is weird. What is weird about getting engaged is that traditionally, as I know anyone can propose to anyone, but we know. So it's not a surprise to us
Yeah.
at all.
Is it an anticlimax for the blokes?
Well, no, the surprise comes with how much everyone's surprised because you've been planning something for 3-4 months. And then, and you assume everybody's in that mindset. But I didn't tell anyone.
No one.
I asked permission from Beck's dad.
Yep.
Oh.
Where'd you keep the ring?
That was tough. I had it in my car when I picked it up one day.
Oh, that's safe.
And then I had to go to a meeting at a cafe, and I parked outside the cafe so I could see the car, but I was parking. But then to see the car, it was in a loading zone. So then I'm like,
Jesus.
it's gonna get towed.
if I get towed. And so then middle meeting, I ran back out and moved the car out of sight, but I was just petrified that the ring was just sitting in the car.
How long did you have it for? Because this is a thing that a lot of
3
my
days.
mail... Oh, you were quick. Okay.
There was no...
Because
I
Paul
was not
carried
mucking
mine
around.
around for like... Some have said 6 months, some have said a year, and which made me feel like he wasn't sure he wanted to do it. But he had it for
That's
long...
pretty much what has happened.
a long
Yeah,
time.
Yeah,
And
he wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Every day, whatever you did that day, he was still weighing it up.
Wasn't sure, no.
He's had the scales out there. He's putting a little bean on one side when you don't unpack the dishwasher.
Yeah.
And then at the
And
8
he
month
went and
mark,
bought a backpack.
What?
And I was like, you're not a backpack guy. And he was like, I'm a backpack guy. Because he'd wanted to carry it around with him.
What, the whole time?
He was like Bowser from Mario Kart with his big shell on his back.
Well,
we were traveling. We were going on a
You were
holiday.
traveling.
And so
I
he
was
bought
going
the
to say,
backpack.
why would you do that? Just keep it at
But
home.
he did wear the
cruising
backpack.
Swan Street with a camel backpack
He
and a
took
straw.
it everywhere.
Everyone's like, what's going
He
on?
took it everywhere with him.
That's the kind of nervousness you don't expect.
Mm.
No, but see, here's my thing. When people get engaged and they're like, I hope they say yes. I'm like, what? If you're not 100% sure, why would you be asking the question?
Oh, no. Andy would have been pretty sure that Becky was going to say yes.
But my biggest nervousness is would she like the ring?
Yes.
Because I went and chose it and made it.
Did you have any help?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because
I mean, like
at my
from her
fashion sense.
girlfriends or
No, I didn't want
Well, no one
anyone.
knew.
I didn't want anyone to know, so I didn't really ask anyone of close to her.
That's risky business.
Except Elliot, a friend of yours as well.
You know Elliot.
He'll be straight up.
Yes.
Elliot Garneau, the gayest stylist in the business.
Yes.
I don't think she's going to like your cubic zirconia, Randy.
No. Oh, gee, that would have been a cheap exercise, taking Elliot out diamond shopping.
I didn't take him out anywhere.
Oh, good.
I just asked him a question.
Oh, well, congrats. We're
Thank you.
thrilled for
Yeah,
you.
we are stoked for you, mate. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Is Henry excited? Because more people want to know about Henry than Beck.
Henry the dog.
The dog.
Yeah, oblivious to it. Although,
Is he going to be a flower dog? Are you going to be one of those people with the dog?
Oh, great question. I can't state this enough. I haven't thought about the wedding one iota.
Yeah, you're busy.
We've got through first. That's right. I'm busy.
You're busy. And also, like I was saying to you off air, getting engaged, we're happy. Chicks are happy with getting engaged.
Yeah.
It really ties us over for quite
Lauren's
some
got to
time.
say that. She's been engaged for what feels like 4 years now.
No, it's only just ticked over a year. And we have no wedding plans either.
Nah. Joint wedding, save some costs.
Yes.
Joint wedding.
Let's do it.
That's great.
Rather than
got a
when
lot
you
of the same
arrive, are you
friends.
on the bride or the groom side? Are you here with Andy or Lauren? You're on the left or on the right?
Beck would be thrilled about that, I'm sure.
Hey, big night tonight. The 100 with Andy Lee Olympics special.
Yes.
8 p.m. on Channel 9. You look great in the promos and the volunteer outfit.
It's so good.
Should have proposed in that.
I committed to the year 2000 Olympics, Sydney Olympics volunteer outfit.
Was a hot
How
outfit.
did you get it? Or you actually a volunteer?
No, I wasn't. It was one of our producers that works on the show, her dad's, and she had to travel to the country to get it. He had it in a box. He took it out. It was all perfectly
Pride
folded.
and joy.
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes, so I'm in the volunteers outfit. And well done to all the volunteers out there, particularly the ones brave enough to wear this outfit in public. 'Cause
I know, they're
it is
so dorky, aren't they?
So dorky. We've got country versus country versus country tonight to get you in the mood for the Olympics. Mike Goldstein representing USA. Boo.
Boo.
Guy Williams, the great comedian, comic from New Zealand, representing New Zealand. Boo.
Boo.
And Kate Langbrook.
Katie.
Representing Australia.
Great.
She'll fly the
so
flag.
she's on tonight as well. And Lethal Jones.
Do you have any of those dorky Olympic torches you're carrying on to the set with you?
Wasn't that interesting? Like the torch thing.
They're still doing the torch relay
Yes, I remember.
around France at the moment.
I remember going to. We were in Port Douglas in the year 2000 with a family holiday when the flame was coming through.
Close the streets.
Yeah, there were more policemen than people. There were more people guarding.
Yeah.
Guarding a plot of a plot of the area than actual people turning up to see it.
And really?
And people were doing their 100-metre stretch with no one watching.
No.
No clapping.
No.
Fanfare.
Also, 100
just someone's
metres.
dad in there.
It's over pretty quick. Hey, the producer had to go get the outfit. That wasn't the girl that used to work on our show, was it?
It
The lovely-
was.
Okay,
Producer
so
Narc.
yeah, so we call her the Narc because we always thought she was a spy for HR.
Ah.
Right. Her real name's Jane, and
Jane.
she used to work on
We
our
love
show,
Jane.
and now she works with you.
Yes.
She heard you were coming on today,
Yeah.
and she reached out yesterday
Okay.
and said, "Hey, Jase, can you help me out? I need a favour."
Okay.
In fact, she sent a voice memo. Take a listen.
Hey Jase, it's Jane. We worked together for 4 years and you still can't pick up my phone calls. Anyway, hey, I heard that Andy's going to be coming in to Nova tomorrow to chat about the 100. I'm just wondering if you could fly something past him. So, as you know, I work on the show with Andy and I've got a ski trip booked in a few weeks, but I need to take an extra day off because I stuffed up my annual leave. So I'm wondering if you'd just be able to fly it past him live on air if I'm able to take that extra day off. I know that he won't say no if it's to you and Lauren and it's live on air.
Andy seems like a good boss, Loz. There's no way he'd say no.
Absolutely not, Jane.
We were talking about tight asses before it.
Could have paused for a second there, Andy.
We actually did a question on the 100 this week. What percent of Australians hate their boss? So
You don't want to change the odds
I'm
now.
wondering whether I'm going to fall into that category.
Jane would like to change her vote.
Jane's important to the show. Like this is not like a light decision. She's very important to the
She
show.
thinks she's important.
Well, she is.
Oh, she is important.
Very important
Well,
to
good
the
for you,
show.
Jane.
The funny thing is, her and her partner Darcy are staying at Hamish's place in New Zealand when they go away.
That's exactly where they go. So I'm giving
you've
her
been
an
there.
extra
Let her
day-
stay for a week.
I'm giving her an extra day off to go and stay at Hamish's place in New Zealand.
Yes. Come on.
Come on, Andy.
Come on. You should pay for her flights too. You're good for it.
Yeah, pay for it.
Actually,
Upgrade.
Actually, her wedding's coming up.
Oh, yes.
And I think we're all going. Why don't you shout her that for her wedding?
She can have a day off.
And we'll all split it. We'll do a joint
And I'll have a
present.
surprise wedding for her in Queenstown, New Zealand, which is a Zoom link for a meeting to catch up the team. No, Jane, you can have the day off.
Yeah.
Bloody annoying.
Yes,
Bloody
how
annoying.
good.
And the funny thing is, that's not a bit. I said to Jane, that's really funny. And she goes, no,
No.
that's not a bit.
I
really
actually
meant
want the day off. Good job.
The
There you go.
100 with Andy Lee, Olympic special tonight, 8 p.m. on Channel 9 and 9 now. Ando, always good to see you, mate.
Good to see you guys.
Thanks.
Selena Gomez.
Sorry.
Are you right?
Jase, just before the end of the song, said, could I have a pen?
And
And
then-
I went, yep, and I threw it at you. And I hit
Now
you
I
right
know
in the
how
face.
Donald Trump felt. I just copped a bloody pen to the ear. Like,
My aim
Jesus.
was better than that. I got you right in the
Where's
face.
one of the producers? Aren't they supposed to run and dive in front of the pen? Isn't that how it
You
works?
said, could I get a pen? And you had your headphones in, so you didn't hear me say yes, and I just pegged it straight at you. Anyway, I won't say sorry because I gave you what you asked for.
I'm lucky to be here. Morning, Melbourne. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. You're listening to Nova 100. Clint is over in Paddy,
Now.
covering the Olympics. More on that soon.
Don't blame the pen to the head for your potential failure in this segment, Jase. Did you know the Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, has a spelling bee that kicks off for kids today? It's called the prestigious Prime Minister's Spelling Bee. Did you know about this?
No, and I could barely spell the title of it.
Students in years 3 to 8 across Australia will aim for spelling supremacy. That's quite funny. Anyway, it's a spelling bee. That's basically the crux of it. The Prime Minister runs it. So we thought we would test you on the spelling bee going head to head with one of our listeners who's
Now-
10 years old. Because we were potentially going to have your son.
four
And I
times
think you
his
were
age.
genuinely nervous that Felix or Hudson would beat you, so you didn't want your kids on the spelling bee.
Yes, that is true.
So
this
we're
kid
going.
is 4 times my age. Now,
No, he's not. You're 4 times his age.
Oh,
Lucky
yeah.
it's not a maths competition.
damn, a maths.
Blake. We're going to talk to Blake. He's 10 years
G'day,
old.
Blakey.
Blake, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Blake, how do you go in spelling bees generally?
Good.
All right.
God, he's serious and he's focused.
Okay, because Blake, I got a prize for every word you get right, kid.
Oh, do I get a prize?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Can I just point out, I've actually got, jokes aside, mad anxiety about this. This is,
Are you not a good speller?
you know that. That's why we're doing this. Each night we will send through news stories.
Oh, I don't read yours. I don't know if you can spell or not.
Well, the producers struggle to read mine. Each night we will send through news stories or things we want to talk about on the show. Executive producer Brody, the thumb.
A lot of the time we can't actually make out what you're saying, so we just skip it and ignore it.
So spelling isn't my strong point.
Okay. And there's nothing wrong if people can't spell. A lot of people, some people are dyslexic, some people have learning disabilities, some people can't spell, but this is a spelling contest.
See, I think I'm dyslexic.
Maybe.
I could barely say that then. All right.
Maybe.
Now, are we getting the same words?
No, that's not how spelling bee works.
Damn it. I was going to say, Blake, you can go first.
Okay, Blake, you can go first, though. Let's go. The first word, Blake. I went to a steak restaurant. Please spell restaurant.
R
Mm-hmm.
E A U S T R E N T.
It was close, Blake. It was close.
Can I have a crack?
You can have a go.
RESTURENT.
No, it's A-N-T.
Oh.
Restaurant. RESTAURANT. Okay, that was a rehearsal. Let's go for
That's a
another
rehearsal,
word.
Blake. That one's
Blake.
not counted,
Okay,
bro.
Blake.
Yep.
Can you spell the word elephant?
E L
Yes.
A P H E P H E N T.
Yeah, it's close, and I'm going to give it to you.
Oh, come on. Are you taking the mickey? Really?
He just got his A and his E backwards. I didn't hear it. I heard that he spelled it ELEPHANT.
Can I give it a
Blake,
crack?
congratulations for that one. I'm giving you a family pass to Gumbaya World.
Oh, I love Gumbaya
Come get
World.
a wildlife at Gumbaya World theme park where there's water slides, thrill rides, and wildlife collide. There you go. Okay, that's a good one. Should we give Jase a hard one?
That's
Okay.
I would have struggled with
Jase,
elephant.
can you spell delicatessen? You spend too much money at the delicatessen.
I call it a deli. D-E-L-I.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good start. D-E-L-I.
D-E-L-I. Del-E. C-O-N.
Deli contest.
T-E-S-T.
Deli contest. It's not a deli contest.
If it is, I'd win.
No, it's D-E-L-I-C-A-T-E-S-S-E-N.
Oh,
Blake,
double S.
He got it wrong. No, you got every word letter wrong.
Right, okay, gotcha. Yep.
Okay. Okay, Blake.
Sorry, did you just laugh at me, Blake?
No.
Right. I will take those Gumbaya tickets back.
Okay, Blake.
Oh, we're going another
Yeah, we're
one.
going.
Really?
Yeah. Blake, can you spell the word radio?
R-A-D-I-O.
He's done it. He's done it for that one. Well done, Blake. You're
Can I have a crack?
you're getting tickets to Lightscape. International sensation Lightscape returns to the Royal Botanic Gardens for Vivid Sydney this winter. I don't know if we're sending 10-year-old Blake to Sydney. Oh, we are. Okay, yeah, we are. Lightscapeaustralia.com. Anyway, Blake, you've got those tickets too.
So you got
Jase.
radio. I really hope you're going to give me TV right now.
Okay, Jase.
TV.
Come on. If you get this word right, Blake gets another prize.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Shut up, Blake.
In Paris for the Olympics, they have to accommodate a lot of athletes. Please spell accommodate. And Blake is going to get a. Do you want to go to the QT rooftop, Blake? Your mum or dad might like this. All right, come on.
Beautiful cocktails there, Blake.
Accommodate.
You'll love
Come
it.
on, Blake's mum, Carla, she wants to go.
A-double-C-O-M-I-D-O-T-E.
No. No. Try again. One more time.
A-double-C. O-M-O-D-A-T-E, Lauren.
Oh my gosh, I'm holding it in front of you and you've still missed the double M.
Oh,
Oh, Blake, your mum's going to be thirsty. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hey, but Blake, well done. You got 2 right. So you've got all those prizes. Congratulations.
Good on you, Albo. The National Spelling Bee kicks off today. That was unfair.
Well done, Blake. Blake beat Jase. That's all that matters.
Are we really sending him to Lightscape in Sydney? What's he?
I'm not sure.
Morning, everyone. 7 minutes away from 9. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. Your chance to win an invite to Nova's Red Room. The next one is the lovely Tones and I.
Oh, that'll be a goodie.
She's amazing live, actually. Absolutely incredible. And your chance to win an invite coming up very soon. Loz, straight after the show, I've got to head to Channel 9.
Oh, Channel. You're going to my stomping ground. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. That is Clint's domain, my second home. And today you are venturing over there. Why?
So the Today Extra, Dickie and Belinda Russell,
Yes.
Richard Wilkins.
Oh, I hope you end up on one of her TikToks.
You know how
She's
they
got so many followers
I
from
know.
those TikToks. Everyone's been on them.
You know how they do the panel and they get like people
Oh, the
to
news
come.
topics.
The news topics.
Are you doing that?
Well, they're in town. They're doing the show in
That's why
Melbourne.
you're not wearing your hat. You straightened your hair.
Got up, did the hair this
Oh,
morning.
he's on the telly, Mum.
I'm on the telly, Mum. Just let everyone remember, camera puts on a few pounds.
Yeah, there's no hiding behind a radio microphone, is there?
I just got the so-called expert topics that they want me to
So you don't get to pick the topics?
No.
Oh, but you are considered an expert on what are the topics?
Politics is the first one.
No. What is the topic on politics?
Specifically celebrity.
Because let's not forget yesterday, neither of us knew who the Deputy Prime Minister was.
No, we did not. In fact, we didn't even know we had a Deputy Prime Minister.
I've asked about 15 people since you asked me that, and no one knew Richard Marles was the Deputy Prime Minister.
Like, I've seen him on the Today Show, but I thought he was like the Laurie Oakes, the financial review dude. But turns out he's the vice, not even the vice, the deputy.
Deputy PM.
So, yeah, we're talking politics and celebrity endorsements.
Oh, so...
Yeah, like how George Clooney will come out and be like, I'm
Yeah.
not... Or,
what are you going to say about it? It's a great idea.
See, I'm a sucker for a celebrity endorsement.
Me too.
Like, when I walk past Jeans West and, like, you see, like, David Beckham in the window in the jeans, I'll go, well, I need to buy those jeans. I'll look like David Beckham.
I bought an ab swing because I think Christy Brinkley or someone went on one once, and I was like, well, we're going to need one of those.
I bought my first mobile phone from Moira on Good Morning Australia.
That could be you. When we get inevitably fired from here, I could see you on one of the morning shows as a sales, the infomercial sales
Holding
girl.
the bowling ball and the vacuum. You need the shark vacuum in your life. Yes. And it sucks up water.
Yes.
The other one is...
So are you saying yes to celebrity endorsements? Or are you hooking us into the Today Extra to watch
hooking you
it?
in. So I'll be discussing politics, and then we're going to shift gears, and they want me to weigh in on,
There's always something quirky.
on another expert topic.
Yes.
Sport.
Oh, Jesus. They have the wrong person for that. What sport? I mean, it is Olympic week.
Well, apparently...
And in case you haven't noticed, Channel 9 have the Olympics. They've sent the entire inventory of Channel 9 to Paris.
Yeah, I might mention that, actually. There's fears for talent pipeline as 1 in 6 primary school kids don't play an Olympic sport.
What sports aren't in the Olympics, though?
Roblox.
Footy, is
Well, you know what I mean?
soccer's
Soccer's in,
in?
footy's
Netball's
in.
not in the Olympics?
Handball?
What's that, Foursquare?
Yeah, Foursquare.
No, that can't be an Olympic sport.
Why not? They got breakdancing
You
this
might as
year.
well put yo-yos in.
Exactly. They've got breakdancing.
What sports do your kids play? Basketball. That's in.
Yep.
What else do they play? Swimming.
I'm a non-cricket family.
Cricket's not in the Olympics.
No, cricket is not in
No,
the
it
Olympics.
goes for too long.
Thank God. That'd still be. It'd be one day. It would be
Netball's not in the Olympics. Why isn't netball in the Olympics?
Yeah, I
Does
thought
anyone
netball
out
was
there
in.
know?
It is?
Oh, it is. Well done, Gen Z. Well done.
Right there. One of the children who is not across the Olympic sport. So, yeah, I'm weighing in on sport and
Hang
politics.
on. Maybe it's not. Now they're fighting. The kids are fighting out there, the producers.
Executive
Who's right?
producer of The Thumb. Netball, Olympic sport?
It is a Commonwealth sport, not an Olympic sport.
Oh, and let's be
Why?
honest, anyone can get into the Com Games.
Okay, that's not true.
They just don't like it.
I'm sorry. How do they have breakdancing and not netball in the Olympics?
I don't know.
There's
So what are you going to say
skateboarding
on
now?
the Today Show about it?
Well, I think razor scooters.
No, it's not.
Skateboarding is in the Olympics.
Razor scooters, not.
Well, I think it's got to be an official skateboard, but
Yeah, you can't go to raise the scooter. Okay, well, tune in for that on Today Extra. What time are you on? Because I know where I'll be. In front of my TV watching you and Dickie. Dickie Wilkins, my favourite man on television.
I know what your first thought will be. He's right. The camera does put on pounds.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, that is it. We are getting out of here. Tomorrow, we will have more from Clint over in Paris in the lead up to the Olympics, including details on the medals and what they're worth.
Yes, because obviously there's gold, silver and bronze. They've all got very different values. And something about them has blown my mind, Jase, and you're going to be very surprised too, I think.
You know what we should do?
I think you're actually going to be very angry.
They're not chocolate?
They're not chocolate.
You know what we should do? We should get a former Olympian who's won a medal and get them to go into cash converters and see what we'd get for it these days.
We'll do like a secret mic.
Yeah, a little secret mic, send them into cashies.
Let's do it.
Stephanie Rice trying to palm off a few. See what
She's
you
got
get.
enough. She's got enough.
Hey, that is it.
Cracking day out there, Melbourne. Get out and get some vitamin D today. Enjoy the sunshine.
Coming up next here on Nova, we are paying your bills all day, so make sure you register via the Nova Player app. We will be back and we will see you tomorrow with Australia's first female astronaut.
I'm excited. I've got many questions.
She is an expert on space. If your kids are into space travel or want to be an astronaut, make sure you get them listening to the show. She'll be on the air with us after 7:30. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. It's gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.